to have you here, team. Head to the briefing station when you're ready for your next assignment.
Okay, so before we get the main action of today's video underway, I just need to make a quick couple of adjustments to the current team layout. And if anybody does notice from the character selection screen and the team roster screen, I will explain once we get the main mission underway, along with a couple of other points, why exactly that is so. So first things first, we're swapping Luke Cage for... Where are you? Aha, there you are. For the best there is at what he does, bub. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, once you've assembled a certain group, a certain quartet of heroes or enhanced individuals, you do actually get some team benefits for your character selection. Like right now, mine is just all over the place and there's no actual additional benefits. And we're just quickly swapping the Human Torch for Miss Marvel, aka Carol Danvers. Yes, that is Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel in modern day, but I will explain that later on. So let's get some conversations going in the base, shall we?
Hello, Captain. No problem. Well, by that I mean big problems, but nothing I can't deal with later. I think I am, Cap. It's just, I've always had to be careful about keeping my powers under control, even when fighting some pretty whacked out bad guys. When it comes to fighting other heroes, I don't know. That's good to know, especially coming from you, Captain.
So basically, for the next mission that we will be undertaking after we've finished everything in the base, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, we will be undertaking the next mission for the anti-reg side of things, and then in the next episode we will be taking on the pro-reg side of the same mission. And once you know the split, I can't think of the name, proper terminology, but before that we're gonna have a quick chat with Danny Rand, aka Iron Fist.
What's going on? Of course, Cap. The Rand Corporation might not be anywhere near as big as Stark Enterprises, but I can help keep us afloat. I toyed with the idea of trying to disrupt Stark financials, but that would probably be too risky. Nothing I can provide is half as important as your leadership anyway. Everything happens exactly the way it's supposed to, Steve.
We appreciate the words of wisdom, Danny. And next up for the conversations is that guy on the top bunk there, known as Prodigy. One of the many heroes that I have the very least knowledge about. But let's get this conversation going, shall we?
Hey, Captain. I understand, sir, but I've learned a lot since becoming a superhero. I'm ready to be a team player in every sense. I won't let you down. One thing though, Iron Man beat on me pretty good last time we met. I want another crack at him. Appreciate it, sir. I want to help.
Sounds like he's a major loose cannon, but I'm actually glad that he's listening to Captain America, because I guarantee he would be put on his ass if he stepped out of line for the anti-reg side of things. And I'm just trying to remember where the hell the the mission marker to get the next mission underway is. But like I said, it has been a hot minute since I have undertaken Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, because I've been majorly distracted by undertaking other projects. Oh my god, I've been an idiot. There's the next mission marker, so let's get this started, shall we?
We just got word that a number of our captured friends are about to be transferred to the negative zone. They'll be sent there using a trans-dimensional portal, which we've discovered is located deep in the Rikers Island Penitentiary. But they must be transferred to Rikers first via convoy. Our best bet to keep our friends out of that prison is to never let them get there in the first place. So, we'll be hitting that convoy hard as it passes through Hell's Kitchen.
Unfortunately, there's a complication. We have it on good authority that Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. are bolstering their ranks with superpowered criminals. They're using some kind of nanite-technology to control the behavior of these sociopaths.
Don't those reckless fools have any regard for the risks they're taking? The point is, we might run into these attack dogs during our rescue op. So watch your backs.
The convoy route is heavily defended. You'll need to clear out the anti-air emplacements, so our chopper can get a clear shot at the trucks. Then you can bust out our friends and get them to safety.
Liberty Squad, convoy is now approximately 4 clicks from your position. Looks like S.H.I.E.L.D.'s doubled their guard on the anti-aircraft guns. We can't strike the convoy by air until you clear out those gun emplacements. Hit them fast, hit them hard.
And again, before we get things going, I'm just going to quickly switch back Miss Marvel and Spider-Man back to the Invisible Woman and the Human Torch. And if I do need to make any extra changes to the current team layout, I will be doing so as we progress throughout the level. Yeah, so basically, this game, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've mentioned this in one of my previous Marvel Ultimate Alliance episodes, but this game actually was released all the way back in 2009, before all the modern-day implementations were introduced into Marvel. Yeah, so Carol Danvers' old alias, Miss Marvel, who is now Captain Marvel in modern-day Marvel. That's who we're currently dealing with. And if anybody hasn't noticed yet, there are other individuals that we will be able to utilize along the way. And fortunately, the 2 DLC characters that were included with Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 are none other than Carnage and Magneto, who have no actual voice dialogue throughout this game. It really sucks that, there wasn't any actual voice dialogue for them. And believe it or not, to unlock the alternate costumes for both Magneto and Carnage, you need to complete 2 specific virtual training missions. And believe it or not, one of the VR training missions to get Magneto's alternate costume, you have to face the bastard himself. I was really hoping there was a the one thing I don't like about the guided fusion move, because you never ever know if the the 2 people in question will actually sync up with each other properly. Oh yeah, so before I forget, the reason why there are certain characters that have been blacked out and unavailable for selection for the team, that's because when you're undertaking this for the very first time, so in the normal, so for your first run or normal gameplay, whatever side you choose, so whether that be in the Anti-Reg side or the Pro registration side, you'll only have access to certain heroes during that period of time. But if they do somehow assemble back together, then you will have access to every single hero on the roster. Still one of my favorite games from my childhood to play. Played it so many times. I just can't think of the words right now, and I do apologize as well if anybody does hear me hesitating, stuttering, struggling, and or botching any of my sentence pronunciations throughout any of my videos, ladies and gentlemen. With me being an autistic individual, so me being on the spectrum, neurodivergent, whatever terminology you want to use, talking is not one of my strongest points, but I'll do my utmost best to bring you all the best content that I'm possibly able to. And welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play series for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. Can't believe I forgot to do that. Alright, so we have another anti-aircraft gun. And if there are any characters that are recognizable in this that look different, I will do my utmost best to try and explain why exactly those characters look different in this game and how they differ from the modern day implementations. Alright, only one more anti-aircraft gun to go.
We can risk getting closer now. Stand clear, we'll make a path for you.
We appreciate it, Cable. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. One of the other DLC characters that you are able to play as is in fact Cable. I cannot believe I almost forgot about that. Yeah, the reason why I'm switching Wolverine back to Luke Cage, not only for the additional team benefit, but there is one fusion move that we will need to acquire if we do come across a boss battle. And that is the targeted fusion move.
Get some firepower up here fast.
I cannot believe I don't have access to the clearing fusion move. This would be perfect in this scenario. And just a quick memory jog, ladies and gentlemen. If you do manage to kill this certain amount of enemies for when you undertake a fusion move, you do gain access to a healing token. Which I could really use a couple of right about now. And I think I've also mentioned this as well. There are 3 heroes that you need to collect specific items to unlock. Hang on, I'm just gonna grab this boost. Yeah, and those 3 heroes that you need to collect specific items to unlock are the Hulk, you heard me right, the Hulk, Thor, and Jean Grey. So for the Hulk, you need to collect 5 gamma regulators. For Thor, it's 5 Asgardian runes. And hang on a sec, we've just been ambushed by Songbird.
I might be in charge of handling supervillains while the so-called heroes battle it out, but I bet I'll get a bonus for stopping you traitors. Even if you do beat me, you're still going up against all of S.H.I.E.L.D. Your cause is hopeless. Enough talking. I've got other ways to make this.
Okay, so Songbird is actually an anti-heroine who's in charge of a group of some more anti-heroes known as the Thunderbolts, believe it or not, in this version of Marvel. Now, that was what I wanted. The fusion move that we just performed with Luke Cage and Johnny Storm, that's what I wanted. Oh, crap. Here we go. That's how you do that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's grab this healing token. It will come in very, very handy. Oh, crap. We got to deal with goons and the rocket launchers. And before we continue, just want to quickly point out the elephant in the room. Yes, I am recording this whilst very, very bunged up, and we can't even backtrack because, yeah, we've been blocked off by that electric current around the fence.
I never needed the government's permission to
Grab that. Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, we can only carry 2 healing tokens at a time.
Rooftop secure. Use that crane to reach the high line.
Here's hoping that we can actually reach the convoy in one piece.
You're in position on the high line. Clear out the guns before the convoy shows up.
I'm just glad that we're not on a timer with this sort of thing, because that would definitely make things a lot trickier. Even though it would increase the challenge factor, it's definitely one less thing for us to worry about. And we only have 3 to destroy. The Pro-Reg side of things is definitely going to be different, or very interesting, when we do undertake it in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, 1 more to go. Then we can turn our attention to the convoy and rescue all of our allies within the Anti-Reg registration force. Alright, we have a fusion star. Thank goodness for that.
I've got kids. You think I can't handle you?
3 out of 3. Nice.
We're clear, and just in time. Disable that convoy. Great shooting, Lieutenant. Convoy stopped, and prisoners are escaping on foot from the disabled transports. You're up, Liberty. We can't let those other transports escape. Take them offline so we have time to get our people out.
So in layman's terms, trash every single vehicle that we find to ensure the safety of our escaping allies. Gotcha.
Making progress, Liberty.
Oh, that's 1 down. 2 more to go. Oh, I completely forgot about the enemies that, or the goons that hold shields. But that was the easiest one to take out.
That just never gets old, does it? Sometimes
Now this is a rumble that I like to take part in. All out chaos and carnage.
In case you're wondering, those are only second-degree burns.
Thank you. There are other collectibles that we can acquire, which count towards, you know, character stat upgrades. And unfortunately, to lift up some vehicles, that we need heroes that have enhanced strength, like the Hulk. There we go. Now we can get around a lot more efficiently.
Keep going. Once those
Oh, okay.
transports are down, we'll have time to get our people out.
I thought we were already taking down two transports already.
We're on it.
Now the reason why I am leading from the front, or using Johnny Storm right now, just in case we get caught in an explosion, he's unaffected by, you know, the set-off explosion, and
One of those mind-controlled criminals we heard about.
oh shit, Lady Deathstrike.
Here I am.
Where's Wolverine when you bloody need him?
You pirate.
Thank goodness I Oh, hello, we got another cutscene.
Stay down, ugly! Get a manicure while you're at it. Jeez. Nice to see you fighting bad guys for a change, Matchstick. What was little Miss Fake Nails up to? I heard something about that through the grapevine. Didn't believe they'd actually do it, though. But like I told Reed, I don't want any part of this war you got going on. Well, no, but...
Shield force is coming for you. I don't think they care if Ben gets caught in the crossfire either.
So it looks like you're being dragged into this war we got going on, Benjamin. Oh, that bloody move. I keep forgetting that some moves only have a limited range. Why do I keep doing that?
You're finished.
Alright, only 2 more goons to go and hopefully we can make a break for it. Okay, scratch that. They're bringing in the big robots. I didn't want to have to use this, but the sooner we get, well, we cripple these enemies, the better. Oh, come on.
Sheesh, here we go again. That's it. She just bought herself a great ink offering from yours truly.
Almost lost the position of Lady Deathstrike then. So close.
She's patching up those bots somehow. We'll be at this.
Oh, you have got to be shitting me, really? We just landed a couple of hits and... Oh, we gotta wait. You gotta be kidding me. How the hell is she able to do this? Last I checked, she doesn't have this sort of ability, but thank fuck we've taken her down. Got another boost? Okay, Ben, what do you think of all this?
They're out of control. I almost hate to think of them winning with the stuff they're pulling. Yeah, you ain't whistling Dixie. Okay, Susie, you got me. I'll do whatever I can to help.
Sorry to interrupt, but we've got trouble. S.H.I.E.L.D. finally figured out we were intercepting their communications. Iron Man's on his way, approaching fast.
I can make sure these folks get out okay if you can handle old Shellhead.
Sounds like a plan. Liberty Squad, get back up to the rooftops. Keep Iron Man away from the convoy until our people are in the clear.
Step lively.
Alright, our fingers are triple crossed that we can actually distract them. Old Shellhead long enough for the rest of the captured forces to escape. But I am wondering, with Captain America on the current team selection, if we do have a dialogue interaction with Iron Man, I wonder if there's going to be any special dialogue where they mention each other by name.
I've seen real war. This was just a skirmish.
Where's the rest? Oh my, you are kidding me, really? We're going to be walking straight into a bus battle, if memory serves me correctly. Okay, so... Aha! We only need one more Asgardian ruin before we can actually unlock Thor. And we have ourselves another cutscene.
Thanks for being such good sports and playing along. You must have realized that you're all far more valuable targets than anyone in that convoy. Enough to put you on the top 100 richest list. But my armor is hardly your biggest concern right now. Speaking of which... Now don't play too rough with your new toys, Hank.
Aw, you never let me have any fun.
Yellow Jacket, you deal with this. Keep Iron Man away from our friend.
Yeah, we got ourselves one big boss battle. As just demonstrated then, unfortunately, we need to stun Yellow Jacket before we can even attempt to perform a fusion move. And we're barely landing a scratch on the giant asshole. Alright, now we're getting somewhere, but still. Alright, we got 2 fusion stars, so we can at least perform 2 fusion moves if need be. And believe it or not, we wouldn't be able to perform any other of the fusion moves that we have at our disposal, or fusion combos, because the giant arsehole would just get in our way. Alright, now we're able to perform a fusion move. Well, we gotta do it before he fully regenerates his health. Thank goodness for that. Oh, thank you for opening up an exit for us, Yellow Jacket. Alright, let's see who again. Ah, it's Firestar.
Come on, let's see if we can't heat things up a bit for our big and tall friend.
And now we just need to bring the fight and beat up Yellow Jacket so we can actually get the hell out of here in one piece. Oh, healing token, thank you. Almost missed that.
I won't forget all you know.
Ah, crap. Now we gotta deal with a whole bunch of shield robots as well. And also, before I forget, if anybody does hear me hesitating, stuttering, struggling, and or botching any of my sense pronunciations throughout any of my videos, ladies and gentlemen, with me being an autistic individual, so me being on the spectrum, neurodivergent, whatever terminology you want to use, talking is not one of my strongest points, but I'll do my utmost best to bring you all the best content that I'm possibly able to. You've definitely got the size advantage on us, Yellow Jacket, but we will still end up kicking your ass. When we do take on the Pro-Reg side, it has been a minute, so I am wondering who exactly we will be taking on. Because the Anti-Reg side, they have Yellow Jacket. I'm just trying to remember who the Anti-Reg side got when we play on the side of Iron Man and S.H.I.E.L.D. Come on, come on, come on. Goodness for that. Oh, Yellow Jacket is pissed. Oh, so when he slams his fist down, so they do affect the surrounding enemies as well. Really? Are you really? Yeah, mate. Oh, thank fuck. I actually heal up just in time. Get these robots off us.
I could beat you as well, but this is
Uh-oh. My goodness. We are so close. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Who says size doesn't matter?
Oh, crap. Gotta get that healing token. One more fusion move. Come on. Thank goodness.
Fantastic.
Down goes Yellow Jacket.
You take down their biggest gun, but you bought time for our people to escape. Now it's your turn. Get out of there while you can. I just wish I could see Maria Hill's face right now.
The increasingly desperate actions of the pro-Reg leadership make it clear our resistance movement is working. It's just a matter of time before public opinion turns firmly in our favor, and the Registration Act becomes history. However, it's not over yet. Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. have already proven they'll stop at nothing to try to break us. We must remain ready to face them at any moment, while also doing whatever we can to protect the public during this chaotic time.
I know it's been intense, but we can't afford to rest much around here. Take a breather. Then when you're ready, head to the briefing station.
Okay, so next up we're going to be making some changes to the current team layout, because as you can see, both Captain America and Luke Cage have just basically have immediately become unavailable. That was the word I was looking for, and that will become clear in the next mission that we undertake. Figured, why the hell not? The Merc with a mouth. Now, where are you? Aha, there you are. The best there is at what he does, bub. Alrighty then, and on that note, ladies and gentlemen, this is where today's episode of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 will be coming to a close. I really do hope you all enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, please do myself a favor. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, along with the bell, so you can receive notifications whenever I upload anything new to my channel. And for all those who do, consider hitting the buttons down below. You truly are legendary individuals, and it also helps my channel expand little by little every time you do hit the buttons down below, and it also goes a long way to not only expanding the channel and the Star Cluster community as well, it also goes a long way to telling the current video platform that I'm currently doing something correct and uploading these videos to the platform, because let's face it, at the moment YouTube are fucking useless, don't care about anybody else but themselves, and they just want to see us organically thriving channels wither our way into oblivion, because all they care about is aiding and abetting all the illegal channels on their platform that are cheating, sabotaging others to thrive, and doing whatever the hell they want and uploading how they want, which includes dishing out false copyright claims and trying to sabotage the organic work of all the other channels on the current platform as well. And YouTube don't give two shits. They just turn around and say, yep, go for it. We don't give two shits about the organic channels. We'll help you out any way we can and cripple the progress of those who are doing well organically. Yeah, YouTube, I say something, what are you going to fucking do about it? And if you want to catch up with any other of my other Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 videos that I've uploaded to my channel as well, ladies and gentlemen, never fear, the Shadow Star has got you covered, because I will leave the playlist links in the video description down below for your viewing pleasure, so make sure you check those out when you get the chance if you want to catch up on any of the action that you might have missed up until this point in time. So join me next time, everybody, for when we go back through the mission that we just done, but we will be going through the pro-reg side of said mission, and it's definitely going to be interesting to see the differences between what we saw with the anti-reg side and what we're going to be undertaking with the pro-reg side of things as well. So until then, I've been ShadowStar91, stay safe out there, take care, and I'll catch each and every single one of you legends for the next episode of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. Bye-bye.